Saturation I typically leave alone, because saturation can start messing you up in the skin tone. Like look what just a little bit of saturation does to her skin. It starts making it real orange. So here's at zero-ish, zero, right? Now she's got a funky tan, right? And that's only at 29. Even at 10, I feel like she's starting to get a funky color. So I usually leave saturation alone.
Is that how
So we can see before and after, just like we can in Lightroom. It's Cube here for your before and after views. So Cube in Camera Raw will switch you before and after. So you can just kind of see, I didn't do much, right? I just kind of brightened her up, but look at the skin tone and look at the blemishes or the little bumps and stuff compared to this one. They're less apparent, which is kind of what I'm working for if I know I'm gonna kind of do that in Photoshop. The other thing is, I don't know, this is sometimes a little bit easier to work than doing some of the levels and curves. Additionally, I can always bring back contrast and detail by using levels, curves, and other things in Photoshop. Any questions on this? This should be pretty simple, right? This just looks like your Camera Raw or your Lightroom settings and nothing real different. Yeah? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, then we hit done, or then we hit open image, not done. Done will just cancel it. Hit open image. All right, brings you into Photoshop. So, what we would end up doing is we'd end up doing whatever type of work with the basic stuff that we would want to. We try to eliminate any major blemishes by using some of the tools that we already know. Meaning the spot healing brush, the patch tool, or the healing brush. We'll have another tool which we'll look at in a second. I'm trying to see if I need to do any of that on there. Not really. We'll have another one that we'll look at in a second called the clone stamp, which is relatively easy to use, but again, just takes a little bit of time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my background by hitting Command J and create a patch layer. And then I'm also going to create a new blank layer and call that retouch or heal. So on my patch layer, I'm using my patch tool. Just gonna take my patch tool. And again, if you're doing retouch work, you need to be into at least 100%. Otherwise, you're gonna screw some stuff up.
Wait, you did a patch layer and what layer?
Retouch, just a new, completely blank layer. So I make a patch layer because if we want to use the patch tool, you have to use it with pixels. And then the retouch layer, I'm going to use my spot healing clone stamp tools. So patch.
You gotta take that and drag it down here.
For the retouch layer?
No.
A new blank layer. Just click this button down here.
Right there.
This guy.
On camera.
And it's just a blank layer with no pixels, nothing in it.
This,
Yeah.
that one. There you go, and then delete that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nothing different about that or anything. Your first basic this is your basic setup for retouching. So we're gonna have that patch layer and then a retouch layer. Other people do it differently. At the end of the day, what I want you to do whenever you retouch is never retouch on your background layer. Just don't do it. Because you need to be able to go backwards at some point.